Hi, welcome to the Nutbox. If you're watching this on YouTube, you don't realize it's a bit lowered. Yeah, just
Ow.
like that failed sound there. It's gonna be a
sounded
little
good
bit
for me.
lower in quality because I have to download it from Twitch. We went live, and I was like, "Oh shit, it won't let me record anything." So, yeah, I get to do it as a Twitch VOD.
Yay.
So the podcast might
Mark it
actually be
down.
uploaded on the wrong day too, based on how long it takes to download and re-upload.
Shouldn't take that long.
I mean, it takes
My
I think to upload this to YouTube, it takes something like anywhere between like 5 to 8 hours.
oh.
So it might just be late in the day. It's live. But yeah, welcome back. So you might have noticed we've missed the podcast last week. Kind of forgot to announce it to people. We're moving to once every 2 weeks now. You know, we're moving to twice a week.
We're doing it twice a week to put more strain on our bodies.
No.
Long story short, we all have full-time jobs, and we all have a lot of crap to do, especially Marie. She works on the day that we do it now. So,
because she can't plan very well.
Yeah, to make her
I
lives
can't
easier.
plan very
Entirely
well.
her fault.
Excuse me.
Entirely her fault.
I ain't got shit to do.
So we have a fair amount to talk about today. I'm just gonna kind of do a little highlight thing. There's a Nintendo Switch leak that's actually somewhat interesting. That'll probably lead nowhere. A Castlevania game that's been uncovered. Updates on E3. Minecraft updates being nerfed. Halo 3 got an update after like what 16 years? No, 2016 isn't released. I'm dumb. I knew 16 was important. Nier Automata is finally being fixed. And Monke play video game.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Do you guys hear an echo?
Somewhat.
I hear you.
Do you hear yourself?
Nope.
Do you hear my dog?
Nope.
Yeah, I can. Is your dog whimpering?
Unless your dog's crying right now.
Yeah,
we can hear your sad crying dog.
What have you been doing to your dog?
My brother's gone.
Shit. I always forget to mute my phone.
How fucking dare you? Can I point out that's the same shirt you had on yesterday?
Yeah, it is.
Well, have you showered?
There's a reason.
Yeah.
I'm working on a video that I started working on yesterday, and for the sake of continuity, I changed back into this shirt in order to continue recording. After taking a lint roller to it and throwing it through the dryer.
Right.
Oh, you should have just washed it.
I should have. I didn't have time.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have to do it again. So just that long ass video still isn't done, and there's so many parts I have to do. It is like an actual long process. Video, yeah, Costello's seen part of it. So has Perk. To any of the viewers, it's gonna be a while till you actually see it because it's taking so long to get done, and it is tiring me out.
I can't maybe it'll be
Cyberpunk quality.
Do what? Do what, Costello?
Maybe it'll be Cyberpunk quality.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. Like a glitchy video. Dude, I should just do a review on Cyberpunk as if the game doesn't have any glitches. But just have the video just full of like glitch effects and like randomly cutting to different segments and shit.
Oh boy.
Like, oh no, it's a pretty decent game. Alright, so let's go on and talk about our first one here. Hey Cal, welcome to the stream. There was a data miner that dug into a Nintendo Switch update.
Data?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Ellie doesn't have a camera, and she's using her phone now because her computer is getting more and more fucked as time is going on.
Yeah.
That's why we're late, by the way.
Yeah.
It's again my fault. So
have we ever been on time?
Nope.
No.
I think when we used to do the podcast, we used to be on time a lot more often. Anyway,
probably. Yeah, and we were a lot less professional back then too.
Yeah, well, it's always been my fault because
But so data miner went through the update and found something that also I love this shitty Photoshop, but it was something that was supposed to be. It could be something big, but it's really not going to. Yeah, the Photoshop has like the screen for the Nintendo.
Bro, why are his fingers so weird?
Well, like, if you notice, the crop isn't right on the image on the screen. The image on the screen is actually covering up the right speaker hole. And it's bigger than the actual screen. You can see the bezel. They didn't make it tall enough, but they made it too wide. God, what website is this? Tom's Guide. Come on, man. But basically, there's a big firmware update, and it really didn't do that much. But people dug through it and found that they actually added audio support for the Bluetooth driver. So there is Bluetooth in the Switch. It's how your controllers are actually paired. But they had an update for it that allow it to function for audio. So people are like, hey, maybe they're actually going to be adding, you can use speakers and headphones and shit for it finally. But
Are you sure they won't make you pay for a separate set of headphones that only link up to that thing?
Nintendo headphones.
Oh boy. I hope they have Pikachu on them.
They're called Nintendo Buds.
Listen here, there's only one set of Pikachu earbuds that I care about. And they're made by Razer.
Yeah, I want them.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Can't get them.
Oatmeal.
Yeah,
dough.
I can.
But the last one.
Fuck you.
Yep.
You probably have to buy them used.
I would rather
I bought
not
it from
do that.
I bought it from an Asian guy on Amazon, or not on Amazon, on eBay, because I was saving my money up, and I was like, "Yeah, finally today I'm gonna get them. I get paid today. I'm gonna buy those headphones." I come home
They
from
were
work, and they I checked this morning, the morning of when I woke up. I was like, "Okay, sweet, they're still there." After work, I come back, and it's like, "These are sold out." I'm like, "Fuck!"
So you bought from a scalper?
Yeah, so I bought it from the scalper.
Good job.
Hey, I got it for cheaper, actually.
I'm trying to get you the Lucio headphones for your birthday, but they're out
Ellie,
of
that's
stock.
too expensive. I was gonna ask
I don't
somebody else to
care.
do that. Okay. I
But
do really want those.
basically,
I know.
while they're adding support and it could work for headphones and speakers and shit, we know Nintendo. I mean, they want you to download their app in order to talk to people.
They want you to do their
yeah.
way. They don't want you to do whatever you want creatively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creatively with
like-
their products. You need to use their products to be creative with their products. You can't use your own products.
Well, not even that, but like the fact that they even have the ability to add audio support for Bluetooth, but haven't done it. Like, it's clearly just them like being fucking weird, like they always have been, and they're like, "Oh no! Like, we could add the ability, to have voice chat in the device itself, but no, we want you to download our app and talk via your phone to other people. So, if you want to talk with other people using Nintendo's official voice chat, this has been a thing since it released, by the way, but nobody uses it. You'd have to have your phone with a pair of headphones hooked up, and then have your Switch. But if you think about it, that's a terrible idea, because the sound from the Switch is going to be picked up from your headphones on the app. So if you wanted to prevent that, you would need a second pair of headphones. So you'd have to have one earbud in for the game, one in for voice chat.
Hey, that's how I used to play
Okay.
PS4 and be in Discord at the same time.
Oh, that's so terrible. Did you actually
hear
do
me
that?
out.
Yeah, I had
voice chat.
I would wear this headphone and I'd have an earbud snuck underneath this one right here.
That's so crappy.
So I could hear game audio while I was in Discord.
You know, I actually didn't have that problem.
No, I've done that.
Yeah.
One day, it was me, Perk, and I think Crimson. We all wanted to play Smash Bros. And so, like, what I did is I used my earbuds like I normally do, but I hooked them up to the Switch, and then I put my headphones over my my earbuds. So I could hear them.
Ellie luckily doesn't have that issue because her super cool
No.
headphones can connect to her PlayStation and Discord at the same fucking time.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, you know what they are? They're fucking Turtle Beaches, dude.
Oh yeah, Turtle Beaches.
Guess who bought them for me?
The company that you buy from, because they're like the only decent option on console.
I bought her Stealth 700s.
Dude, it's true though. Like I remember, like growing up,
Yeah.
it was like, if you wanted good headphones for your console, you had to have Turtle Beach. But then like you move to PC and like that name just disappears.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't even thought about my Turtle Beaches since I got a PC.
Yeah, I use my Turtle Beaches on my computer and they would just cut out a lot.
They don't seem to work with PC very easy.
All right. So, do you want to move on to our next one?
Do we?
Sure.
Oh boy, let's keep going. Let's keep this train rolling, man. We're on a fucking roll here.
Casella, do you have the PS app on your phone?
I do. Why?
Because now I'm getting notifications whenever someone goes online. It's annoying.
Oh my god.
I don't get notifications for most
No.
apps that I'm not like, actively using for some reason.
Costello, download the app, launch it, then close it, then launch it, then close it. So she gets a notification every time you launch the app.
You know what? You know what?
No, only on when you log in on PlayStation, I get the notification.
Okay, well, just turn your PlayStation on and off.
Motherfucker.
Or just like constantly turn off the internet.
Oh no. Terrible.
Why would they make that a feature? You get notified on your phone if somebody goes online?
Yes.
I'm sure you could turn that off.
Well, I have certain people, to tell me when they're online. I guess if I turn that off, I guess it goes away. But I don't want to do that. Because if I go on PlayStation, I want to know when my friends are getting online.
Oh my god.
Well, you have that set up
But
on the PlayStation.
like not. Yeah, but like now I don't want to know when I'm at work.
So then why do you have it set up on the app? I'm sure you can turn that off from the app.
Well, I'll check because it just started today.
Sounds like a weird way to creep your
Yeah,
friends,
please stop
honestly,
crying.
yeah. Yeah, I want a notification every time somebody logs into Discord.
15 hours ago, I was kicked from a party, apparently.
Oh.
Good job.
Mia.
Not even at a party.
Obviously, I'm a big fan of the retro games. And
are you?
One that I never heard of before.
Name 5.
Just kind of like resurface. Wait, okay. So Halo 5, that's retro. Red Dead Redemption 2.
I said retro, not classic.
Oh, okay. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is classic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Instant classic.
Okay,
right there.
Halo 4.
I definitely didn't hate that game out in any way.
But no, so on the Dreamcast, there was a prototype for a Castlevania game. And we knew it existed because they showed it off at E3. There's actually like a playable demo that you could play at E3. This dude just somehow came across the disc. And you can see it's just like a basic Dreamcast disc. Like it has this like Castlevania Resurrection written on it with like the date and company and shit. There's like a developer disc. But like you can see this dude like actually found a copy of it. Oh, I can't do full screen. Okay. And like it's a 3D style Castlevania game, which from what I've heard from the Castlevania community are pretty hit and miss. There's one of the original Xbox that I loved. But no, apparently this was just a canceled game that they showed off in 1999, and ever since then we have never heard anything about it. It's kind of fucking nuts.
That's old.
So, do you think they're gonna ROM it and release it?
I mean, that would be sick, but it's just a demo, basically. But it was supposed to be the first introduction of Victor Belmont, who we got introduced to in a different game.
Completely different.
Yeah, and Castlevania Legends for the Game Boy was the first time that we ever saw him.
I'm still a fan of Simon over anyone else.
Oh, it's already ROM'd, Cal says.
Oh.
That's sick.
Like just the demo or the whole thing?
Upon, is that EMU Paradise, I'm assuming? I thought EMU Paradise, like, got the Nintendo bug and basically shut down.
EMU Paradise sounds like a place for pedophiles.
Well, I mean, if you use iFunny, then you would associate emus with that.
Well, yeah, that's an iFunny joke for all you people that are fucking losers out there.
Yeah.
Don't use iFunny.
No, you should definitely use it. You
shouldn't use iFunny. If you want to become radicalized and racist,
that's what I was about to say. If you want to become super racist, download
if you want
iFunny.
to hate women and black people, just use iFunny.
Nice.
It's impossible to post a meme without that happening. Nope, they still have ROMs. Just use Temper Monkey to see the download button. What? So they're like hosting it like you have to have a like a Chrome extension essentially downloaded. Like another program. That's not really a good way to get around it. But yeah. I remember EMU Paradise used to be huge back in the day, and then Nintendo was like, "Hey, stop giving out our old games that we're no longer making money off of." But yeah, it was a Konami game, yada yada yada. Let's see here.
Isn't there legally a certain amount of time that goes by that if something is stopped being sold on shelves, a certain time can go by where it can just be released to the public?
Technically, yes. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but here's the thing. Fuck, I'm trying to remember the exact name. The public domain. So the public domain is still technically a thing, but not really. A long time ago, Mickey Mouse was about to hit the public domain, and Disney was just like, no, 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 that's our mouse. And basically, like, started this campaign to change the law to, like, let them have, like, extend how long it takes for something to hit public domain by, like, so many years. And it was, like, 20 years or some shit. It worked, and so now public domain lasts even longer. But they've done that, like, 2 more times since then. So basically, nothing's ever gonna hit public domain again because Disney keeps, like, petitioning to have public domain extended.
Well, why don't they just keep buying the rights to it or whatever?
Well, and it's
Isn't that
also
how that
like
works?
some of their old movies, like a lot of there's like movies that they did like that are based on like old stories and plays and shit. If it wasn't for
Yeah.
public domain, Disney couldn't have made those in the first place because they didn't own the rights to them before they hit public domain, and now anybody can make
Isn't
content.
that ironic?
Yeah.
And totally like them.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess that could happen, but you're looking at a long ass time before Nintendo's old games would hit that. Even then, I don't think you still have the right to distribute their games. Rather, you can use like things from it, essentially.
I don't know. You can't sell them.
Yeah, mind you can, just not their game exactly. Like
Right.
certain parts of it, essentially, like their characters and artwork and shit.
And this just reminds me of Paragon. Now I'm sad.
So now you were stuck with people ripping each other off. Overwatch releases, and then there are a billion hero shooters that come out after.
I think it's not going to be hero shooters that come out for the Overwatch.
What do you mean?
It ain't going to be hero shooters that come out, my friend.
Oh yeah, now it's just all battle royales.
Oh,
Well, like
those
Overwatch.
files for Overwatch go to public. It's going to be a lot worse than
No,
that.
I don't mean that. I mean like when Overwatch released, everybody started making their own version of Overwatch, basically.
Oh yeah.
And then PUBG happened, and everybody started making their own version of PUBG, which led us to Fortnite, which is very upsetting. Let's see here. All right, let's talk about E3. So,
Why though?
a lot of people are happy about this. I'm personally not. So, E3 has announced that they're going digital this summer. So, between the June 12th and 15th, there's going to be an all digital event, which they claim is going to be a free, reimagined, all virtual event. Which they said they're making it all inclusive by the fact that anybody can just log on and watch it.
Sony is still not there.
Yeah, Sony did say that they're not. Well, they didn't. I don't think they ever responded, but it's not on the list. But we are looking.
I'm gonna assume they're not going to show up.
Well, we already know that Nintendo, Xbox, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, and Take-Two Interactive are all going to be there. But it's a digital event, and a lot of people are happy about that. Like they like the smaller digital events and stuff. I kind of don't. Like, first off, how are we going to get our cringe compilations of E3 if it's not live?
That's fair.
Oh my god, Cal makes a good point. They should just bring E3 to VR chat.
That's a great idea. Let's VR chat E3. It was do VR chat concerts. It'll become the new Fortnite.
They just like lock off a stage for the presenters, and everyone else is just in the crowd, just like drawing penises everywhere.
It would work.
But then they did say they're planning on going back to actual in-person events afterward, so likely next year. Yeah, next summer it's supposed to resume as in person as normal.
Official Nutbox E3 tour.
Well, like everyone thought it was going to die because of the COVID stuff, and it kind of is by the fact that Sony is no longer a part of it, and the fact that it is going digital. But I don't know, man. I miss it being an in-person thing because of A, the cringe compilations, and B, like it was like a big event, man. Like every year, like I look forward to it to see what crappy games would release that I would end up not buying anyways.
How many times can they tease the new Skyrim to us?
Yeah,
We'll find
Skyrim
out.
2. I would love for them to rename it Skyrim 2.
I would love it too.
Just after all the memes, like, all right, guys, fuck you.
Elder Scrolls is no more.
Dude, when are we gonna get Skyrim Special Edition Special Edition?
Yeah, when's Skyrim 6 coming out?
Just like Skyrim Special Edition enhanced for new generation.
I'm sure they'll sell it on the new platforms again.
Have they not already done that? Is it not already available on the PS5 and
I think you get it, but
1X?
like it's not enhanced or anything.
Oh, is it not?
It's enhanced since the last one.
Oh, and you can get it on PS5. I'm seeing a thing here.
Yeah, but it's not like it's the same PS4 one, just on PS5.
Yeah, it's just the special edition. That's lame.
Did we get hentai climbing on Steam? No, we did
No.
not get hentai climbing on Steam.
I regret it though. I will be paying it. I don't know how they haven't done the enhanced shit for Skyrim though, because like that's another opportunity for Todd Howard to sell Skyrim again. I mean,
Is it?
I bought Skyrim for the 360, and then I bought it for PC. Then I upgraded to the special edition. Then I bought Skyrim VR. Like, Todd has taken so much money from me personally.
Yeah, you should feel bad about that.
Yeah, I really should. I still have barely played Skyrim VR. I'm still trying to add a bunch of mods, so I want to do like a video series on it. I'm currently at like nearing like 300 mods, I think.
I've personally only purchased it once. That was for PC.
Really? You didn't play it like at release?
No,
That makes me sad.
I didn't purchase it at release, but I played. I think 2011. I played it.
It's by far my favorite game, so I don't mind buying it 20 times for the same thing, just slightly different.
I do.
Especially since the VR version is just a really shitty VR port, and you have to mod it to make it work. Like, without mods, it's just shit. Speaking of games that are shit without mods, let's talk about Nier Automata. So this game is
Man, the
actually
community seems to make it work.
do what?
Community seems to make it just fine without mods.
Well, here's the thing. Nier Automata is great if you play it on console.
Right.
It's always been fun on console, but when they ported it to PC, they didn't really do anything to update it or make it run well. They just kind of threw the console version on PC, and it just straight up doesn't work most of the time. And for most graphics cards, I know like they updated a thing for like AMD CPUs where have like the worst issues, and they didn't update to fix that. And that was it since release. Like, it's been broken. The Steam reviews really show that it is not worth buying on PC. And after 4 years, Square Enix is like, hey guys, we gonna fix it.
4 whole years, and they finally did it.
I can tell you
can't
why.
say they didn't do it.
I can 100% tell you why they're doing it now.
Why?
There's another Nier game releasing.
Isn't it just a re-release?
It's a complete remake of an older game.
Replicant.
Yeah, it's an older Nier game that's being like remade from the ground up,
Does
essentially.
the main character have as fat of an ass as 2B?
Well, it's a dude.
So no. Sell as well. Might as well not even make it.
Dudes can have big asses. What the fuck?
I was
you
about to say that
mean?
they could go Solid Snake on it.
They could go Solid Snake on it. It would make my snake solid.
They took the pirate version patch and called it their own. Yeah, so if you wanted to play it on PC, there were a bunch of mods you could do that would fix it. But now they're Square Enix after 4 years, after everybody's already that wants to play it has already modded it to get it to work or has played it on console. Now they're fixing it. I guarantee you it's because if they get it fixed and they make a big deal out of it being good on PC now, new players will come play it just in time for Nier Replicant to release and pick that up after.
So there's no point.
What do you mean?
Well, there's no point in doing it if it's already done. They're just doing it for the new players.
Basically. And like first off, as much shit as I'm talking, that game is actually fucking fantastic. If you have Game Pass, you have no excuse not to play it, and it's fucking worth it. It is probably the best game I've done through Game Pass.
I fucking love the game. I agree.
I only beat it once though, and you're supposed to beat it multiple times.
So I've heard, but I got a lot of the endings where you die in stupid ways.
Oh yeah, same here. But like
fish.
the second playthrough, you're playing as a completely different character. And then the third playthrough, you're also playing as a different character. Or that's the fourth. I don't remember. Like,
Well, that's not really playing through it again. It's 3.
Oh, yeah.
It's all one campaign.
well,
It's
so
just 3 different chapters or whatever.
well, the thing is, like, the first time you play through it, you're playing as 2B, and then the second time around, you're playing as what's his face, and it's through the same storyline that you were
forgettable
before, but a different point of view. Then the third time, it's actually continuation from the first 2 playthroughs. It's a ridiculous game, and I really hate.
I'll be honest though, 9S is kind of a bitch. Don't even like him.
Yeah, that was his name, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I played it. Well, that's how you play through it on the second one. Actually, he's fun to play as, though.
He's still a bitch.
Like, they have like a twin stick shooter parts of the game when you're playing on the second playthrough.
That game does not know what it wants to be. It wants to be every kind of game.
Oh yeah, there's actually a thing.
I'm here for it.
At the end of the game, supposedly, not this is sweet. Don't be mean. This might be a slight spoiler for any of you guys wondering, but if you play through the game multiple times and like get all the way through all the crap you're supposed to, you basically get the option to delete all of your progress and in return help a random stranger. And what that does is I don't remember exactly what it does to it, but a random player will get like a boost of some kind. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it actually does it. It deletes everything. And you start over as if you had never played the game before. It's actually really cool.
How big of a buff?
I don't know exactly what it does. Like I don't remember what it does. I watched like a thing on it though.
Let's watch a thing on it now.
But it really is like it affects a random player, so you'll never know, how much you actually helped or not and shit like that.
Oh, I got really good at this game all of a sudden. That's so weird.
It helps in the end sequence. Okay. Okay.
The end sequence, meaning what exactly?
You pretty much can't do it without help. Okay.
Oh.
That's interesting. But it really sucks that they waited 4 years to fix it on PC. But at least they're fixing it. I'll give them that much. They could just abandon it like they did Final Fantasy 15. Ha ha!
Yeah.
Or Square.
It's a shame too because I really like Final Fantasy 15.
I know, and they had so many fucking DLCs announced, and mod support was never like done to the degree it was supposed to. I remember like there was a mod that released that added a bunch of gravestones for all the DLCs that were canceled.
Oh no!
And then the biggest gravestone at the center of them was Community Trust.
Oh no!
Yeah, and it was one of the most downloaded mods of the month when it released on the Nexus. Was it Nexus or Steam? I can't remember how you mod 15. It's been forever.
Probably Nexus. Nexus is everything.
I will say this: they apologized to players for Final Fantasy 15 on PC that they waited so long to release it on PC that all the DLCs were free.
Hey, that's cool.
It was especially cool because do what?
Didn't we talk about that?
Probably. Well, like I had actually pre-ordered like the Royal Edition, so as like everything released after the game would be free for me. But that was on Xbox, and so whenever I picked it up on PC again because it was like stupid cheap and I wanted to play through it again, it was like, oh, by the way, you have all the DLC. Oh, okay, cool. I don't have to buy it again.
You beat the game though, right?
Yeah, twice.
Did you get all the?
Do what?
All the extra stuff.
I haven't played through all the DLCs. No, I really should. I also never beat the Arma Toys.
They basically give you a fucking third-person shooter.
Yeah, that's like one of the only ones that I played through. Fuck, what was his name? The blonde-haired kid. Yeah, Prompto. Dude, that game was fucking sad.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, like, holy shit, the ending of that game.
Game's fucking good, man.
Yeah, for any of you who haven't really done Final Fantasy or don't care to play 15, like maybe look into it. It's a lot better than people make it out to be. Like it got so much shit.
If you are a fan of Final Fantasy, don't play 15. If you don't like Final Fantasy, feel free to play 15.
Well, see, you're making the same argument that everybody does every time a Final Fantasy game is released. Every time a new Final Fantasy comes out, everyone's like, "This isn't Final Fantasy." Like they're all different. Like unless you're comparing every game to Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2, like it was after 2 that they started making things different. Like not every game is the same. That's the fucking point. Like
This, I feel like, but this one is absolutely, as far as mechanically speaking, this game is the most separated because it is the only one that's not directly turn based.
I mean, that's not true either. Have you played 12?
I can't say I have.
12 was fucking great. A little dry, but great.
Well,
So let's
15 is fantastic though. Story wise, absolutely best game.
Yeah. I still love the story of 13. Everybody hates me for it, but I fucking love 13. And then 13-2 happened, and it was like, yeah, okay, this isn't bad. Like it was an okay sequel. They started adding time travel to it, which made it really confusing.
Time travel is always a good idea and everything.
Well, then Lightning Returns happened, and I was like, okay, I'm done with the Final Fantasy 13 saga. I never beat Lightning Returns. It was not good. It was okay. Just not my kind of thing. It was so different than the first two. It's not Final Fantasy. All right, so let's talk about Minecraft.
Oh boy, what?
So Mojang announced that Caves and Cliffs update is going to be 2 updates now. It both sucks, but I also don't mind. If you guys kind of understand, they wanted to release it by this summer, and they've been announcing so much shit on it and doing so many betas and crap that people are really hyped for it. And not releasing it this summer would be pretty bad for them. So what they're doing is they're cutting it in half and releasing half of it this summer and the rest in the holiday season.
Does it bother anyone else that stuff like this was made by modders 10 years ago already?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, and then again, Mojang hires modders too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they've brought on a lot of people that have just like made mods and crap. Like
where are they? Where are these? Where's my game?
Well, this update is massive. They've already described it as like being the biggest update, and based on everything that we've seen, it really is. But they haven't really gone much into what will be in the first half. But supposedly they're going to be working mostly on adding new blocks and mobs. So
Fun.
as long as they add the glowing lichen, I'll be happy. They don't need to add anything else. I don't need new cave generation or the new item storage thing or any of the new blocks. I just want glowing lichen.
Boss that one-shots you even when you're wearing full diamond armor.
Do what?
Or that boss that still one-shots you in full diamond.
I remember
that sounds like a fun thing to encounter.
I remember that one like thing that happened on Twitter. Somebody responded to like one of the devs saying, like they looked at the images to see exactly how many blocks tall the warden was, and they were like, "So can I just build like a thing like so tall, just swing down at it? Like the warden sounds like it'd be kind of easy." And all the dev responded with is, "Go ahead and try that and see how it works out for you." So.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. Because they described the warden as being an enemy that you're not supposed to fight. From what we understand, it doesn't drop anything, and they don't plan on adding any drops for it.
So it's not hostile already.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be one of the things that like they described it as a natural disaster. It's you
like a hurricane.
They're kind of giving you incentive not to fight it, and incentive to get away from it, essentially.
Oh, wonderful.
Cal just destroyed the
things I'm not supposed to interact with.
Do what?
I do love things that I'm not supposed to interact with.
Well, it guards the deep dark, which is a very beneficial place. So that's kind of the point.
So you got to get around this boy.
Yeah, like there's a lot of like I think you have like higher like ore drops and crap like that in the deep dark.
The deep dark.
I don't know exactly what all was there.
Sounds ominous. I can't wait.
But the warden's basically there to defend it. But yeah, I can't wait for modders to hop into games and to spawn 90 of them on the surface.
Hopefully this dark web doesn't have as much cheese pizza.
Oh my god. Hi, Anna. Anna brought home food. I have Taco Bell waiting, so now I have to do this faster.
Bring it on stream.
No,
Yeah, do that.
Bring it into the room.
I've fulfilled my eating on stream quota.
Bring it into the room.
All right, so
Anna. We must summon her into the room.
it's all right. I'll lock the door.
God damn it.
Our door's locked, but they're so shitty. It's like a little like button that you press and it locks. But all you have to do is get something small to stick in that hole and pop it, and it just unlocks it.
That's relatable.
So like take a paper clip and poke it in the hole, and it unlocks. Like doing that to like I
I
don't
have
know.
one of those too. Don't worry.
Like it kind of makes sense, so you don't get locked out of a room. But at the same time, if someone breaks into my house, I don't want the only thing between me and them being a paperclip.
Well, you know, they don't know that. The only reason people wouldn't know that is because you just told them that.
I mean, it's not hard to find out. You have a doorknob with a hole on the side of it, right where a lock would be.
Right, but if they break into your house, I think unless they're actively there to kill you, I think they'll be fine if you're stuck behind your own door.
Yeah. Sick. Oh my god, Cal. Alright, so another thing I want to talk about, just because like it makes sense, but it's still just odd to think about. There was an update for Halo 3. A game that released in 2016, and it adds a new map. It's like a frozen world kind of thing.
Halo 3 was released in 2016?
Yeah. I think.
Did I miss a generation?
Wait, no, hold on. No, that's the wrong game. Wrong game. No, okay, yeah. So it was 13 years ago that Halo 3 released. I'm dumb. I don't know why.
That's what I thought.
Dude, my concept of time doesn't exist anymore.
I was gonna say, I played this when I was a kid. I was
yeah.
I was so confused.
So after 13 years, it got a new map. But it's not entirely new. So first off, it kind of makes sense because it is part of the Halo Master Chief Collection. So it's not too far gone of an idea to add new content to Halo 3, since it's the most played game on the Master Chief Collection.
But it was the best one. Fuck you if you like Halo 2 more.
But this map is actually just an updated map from a game that never released.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there was a game called Halo Online that was supposed to be a Russian-only Halo game.
I already hate it.
It was supposed to be a free-to-play Halo title only in Russia.
Oh, glad it never got out.
Yeah, there were beta tests for it, but it shut down in 2016 and just locked out, like it's done for. But they took this map that was supposed to be in Halo Online and basically ported it over to Halo 3.
It's just an MP map.
Do what?
Is it just a multiplayer map?
Yeah, it's not a campaign thing, obviously. All I know is I've been playing a lot of Halo lately, and I'm happy about it. I just really hope that they actually add it to the SWAT, back to the SWAT playlist, because all I play is SWAT.
Gameplay, yeah.
And I'm so tired of going to the same, like, 7 maps. I started playing Halo 4 SWAT, the worst Halo multiplayer game, just because it has different maps. They accidentally pushed the button and got locked in the bathroom, and he had to break me out. That did not happen. You locked the bathroom from the inside. Do you mean you locked yourself out? I know one time I had to unlock a door. But it's not hard to do. You just use a paperclip. Obviously, the door to my house doesn't require a paperclip. Also, there's a camera out there, so if you get a break in, wear a mask.
You're supposed to wear a mask outside anyway.
Yeah. Dude, imagine how great this year has been for, like, professional
Robberies,
criminals.
Crimes in general. Yeah. That's why some gun stores are like, yeah, please take your mask off. We want to know if you're here for bad reasons or not.
I imagine, like, people with, like, carry permits going into stores have to feel, like, a lot more eyes on them, because now they're walking into a store with a mask and gun.
Yeah.
Like, a bit over a year ago, it would have been like, okay, no. But,
now it's like, oh, come on in.
Yeah. Now it's just, oh, yeah, cool. Nice gun, man. I remember, we get these, Ukrainians in. It's usually Ukrainians. We've gotten from other places. But there's a thing in our state called the J1 program. Yeah, I don't know why it's slipping my mind right now. We couldn't do it because of COVID. But every summer we bring people from different countries into the state, and they do it in other states too, who come work in the US for, the course of the summer. Because of the conversion rate for currency, it leads to a lot of money for them.
Ooh.
So they'll come work in the US from all different countries. Well, one year we had 4 Ukrainians, and 2 of them were working up at the counter, and there was a dude who, he had a carry permit, so he had a gun holster on his side. And they were like legitimately like unnerved by it and like freaked out by it because in their country, not everybody can have a gun. And like they were talking about just how like kind of terrifying it is for them to see someone carrying a gun in public. And I'm just like,
Isn't that weird?
oh,
Like people that grow up around the guns usually don't fear the guns, but the people that don't, it's almost like people should be taught gun safety.
yup. And I don't
That'd
know,
be a good
like
idea.
I didn't really grow up around them necessarily, but if someone's carrying, all I know is that it's better if someone breaks into the location than tries to rob it now. Like, ugh. All right. Oh, I also learned, I probably shouldn't say that one on stream because that could be a bad thing for my workplace, and I don't want to get fired.
Oh.
So maybe I'll bring that up after the.
I'll say it. That way you don't get fired.
Yeah, I'll just tell you. It's actually not that big of a thing, but I don't like talking about certain work things. So we only have like basically 2 more things to cover. And of course, this next one was the clickbait title there. I'm not sure what it'll be on YouTube. It might be the same thing.
Yeah, we'll make it the same thing. Just
But Monkey,
stupid title for a stupid stream.
yeah, Monkey do play video game.
Monkeys do be playing video games though.
Elon Musk's company Neuralink was kind of like trying to test with this technology where you put a chip in your brain and you can control things with it.
Pretty sure it was designed for amputee stuff. For
Yes.
controlling.
I'm sure it can be used for other things as well. That could probably be beneficial for certain professions, maybe. But yes, the biggest thing is for people that can't walk or amputees or anything like that. So essentially,
It would be sick as fuck. By the way, imagine having a metal arm.
that's what I was saying. Like
control
essentially,
your
you could
arm.
just turn into
I mean,
Fullmetal Alchemist mode, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure the amputees don't think it's cool, but
Oh my god!
I think it's cool.
Speaking of, I saw this. This is completely like sidetracking here. I saw this video of this dude that was saying, like asking people like, "What's the stupidest thing that you've bought during quarantine?" He was like, I'll go ahead and start." And he shows this. It's like a powered skateboard, so like a motorized skateboard. And he's like, "Yeah, I bought this motorized skateboard," and he was like, "Which is a real great purchase because," and it cuts, and he's in a wheelchair, and he was like, "How the hell am I gonna ride it?" So, good investment on his part.
Great investment.
Yes, I agree.
But here is the actual video that they released. So this is a video, of course, for audio listeners, I do apologize. But it's Monkey Boy sitting up on a stand, and it's just playing a game where all it has to do is move a ball to different squares.
He also plays Pong.
Yeah, there is Pong. But it's feeding it every time it hits it. What is it, like a banana something?
Banana milkshake.
Yeah. So they taught it to use this joystick currently. So it is doing it with the joystick to move these
Just
different
so you
squares.
know, if anybody out there wants to feed me banana milkshake while I play video games, totally down for that. Just hit me up.
Yeah, come on, Elon.
Anything at all. Totally down for that.
So basically, they taught it doing it with the joystick actually controlling it. But then they unplug the joystick. Like over time after it learned, that gets fed for doing it, all of that. You have unplugging the joystick. So it's no longer controlling it that way. You can see it's unplugged there. And it's just controlling it using signals from the chip in its brain. And I do have to say, the motion looks less smooth. Like, it looks like it's moving less directly to the squares. So it's not perfect movement, but it's definitely not bad.
It looks like a guy with Parkinson's trying to move his mouse across the screen. So yeah.
But the coolest thing, in my opinion, is Monkey play video game.
It's great, and Nero tech is fucking cool as shit. So the fact that we can do this is already cool as fuck.
Yeah, so here it is playing Pong. So what they actually do with this part here is they actually remove the joystick altogether. But at this point, it understands somewhat that all it has to do is think about moving the paddle up, and the paddle goes up. So now it doesn't even have the stimulus of the joystick, and Monkey Boy still understands how to do it. Like,
Do you think it's easier to play Pong with your mind than with the joystick?
I
I mean,
don't
he should
know.
be pretty good. I suck at Pong. And this monkey's doing pretty good.
I mean, Pong is feeding him, so I think he has more.
Yeah, he's got a good reason to be good at Pong.
That's
But
fucked up.
He has more incentive. But I don't know. Like, it's really cool. It'd be interesting to see where it actually goes. But I mean, the biggest takeaway is I want to see what other games they can teach this monkey to play.
Skyrim with your mind.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, no shit. I know what's in your fucking head.
Just like every time it kills something, it gets fed the
Banana
banana.
milkshake.
But if it
Every time you
kills-
do the Meridius Beacon quest, it gives you a lot of banana milkshake.
yeah, it's not a reward. It's just an apology that you have to hear the beacon thing again.
Fuck
God.
that beacon, dude.
Dude, I love it. There are mods that just straight turn that off, by the way.
Oh, thank God.
Well, the first version of that mod that I ever saw was so dumb. It didn't just turn off the sound; it disabled the quest. So you couldn't do the quest at all.
God.
There are better versions now that just skipped the dialogue shit.
Yeah, because I love being suspended in the air for 5 minutes while it talks to me about where I need to be.
Yeah.
That I don't go there.
Dude, I like this dude's comment. Mind Pong any % controller list should be its own category.
Mind Pong speedrun.
Dude, when are we gonna have that day that we're playing just games with our mind trying to do speedruns?
I mean, shit. We combine that with VR tech.
It's like, dude, like, did you get the Microsoft chip or the Razer chip? Or
I'm getting the Corsair chip first chance I get.
I mean, the only company I would probably trust is Asus.
Aren't they
Yes.
Taiwanese?
Yeah, but I'm a fanboy. And I would rather die than put anything from Razer inside of my body.
I mean, Razer will probably kill you inside of your body.
Yeah. They'd be like, oh, sorry, it malfunctioned. You have lost all motor skills.
We're looking into it. We'll get back to you when we can.
Like, it wasn't even hooked up to that part of your body, but it happens sometimes. Also, our cameras are about to break here for a second because I forgot to pull something up. And so I have to do it now. There we go. Cameras should now be fixed. All it would probably show is our Discord conversation. Oh, that's not the right one. Shit. I have to do it again.
Hopefully it's not the bad part of our Discord notifications.
No, it's just a screenshot of all of Ellie's things that pulled up.
Oh, good.
No.
Ellie, Chris didn't do this, but I told him to turn his account on and off. Just
Did
to fuck
he
with
do
you.
it?
No.
No, he didn't do it.
There we go. All right, it's fixed again. Look at me. I am a master. Yeah, I forgot to pull this up, so I had to like do it via Discord. I wanted to talk about the cringiest thing I have ever seen the Pokemon Company and Nintendo do. Did
Is
you
this
guys
worse than Pokemon Go to the polls?
Did you guys look at the tweet that I sent you guys?
Yeah, I did. Look.
So the Pokemon official Twitter account. You know, do you guys want to all like take a roll?
A roll.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Oh, you still can read it off together?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
so
Ellie, which one do you want?
What?
do you want to be Nintendo
Jesus
or Pokemon Go? I'm gonna take the Pokemon official account.
Okay, I'll
Oh.
I'll just be Nintendo of America.
I guess that makes you Pokemon Go, Ellie. Do you have the
Okay.
screenshot?
Actually, you know what? I want to be Pokemon Go.
What?
Yeah, fuck you. I want to be Pokemon Go.
So it starts off with the official Pokemon Company tweeting, "Hey, at Pokemon Go app, we're hoping to add another shiny Pokemon to our collection. Sparkle emote. Any suggestions? Questioning
Sparkle
emote. Any su-
And Pokemon Go replies, "We've got just the thing, and catching it will be a snap, literally." And I don't know what those emotes are other than paintbrush, camera.
Yeah.
Can't
I don't know
remember.
what those things are called. Paintboard?
All right, Nintendo of America, it's your line.
Yeah, you're up, Nintendo of America.
Oh, I
Wait,
forgot
where
to
are
pull
we?
it up on stream. Whoops.
Okay. Wait, which one am I doing?
You're
Oh my
Nintendo of
God.
America. Official.
Did someone say Snap?
The Pokemon Company responds, "Hey there, at Nintendo America. We're guessing you're really excited for hashtag new Pokemon Snap."
Absolutely. We can't believe the wait is almost over.
Same here. In fact, we're hosting a special event to celebrate.
Oh my God. You actually, yeah, you picked the right account. The Pokemon Company said, "Does it involve that shiny Pokemon you were telling us about?"
Slow down, Shiny Hunter. All the details about hashtag new Pokemon Snap event are already up on our blog. But yes, if you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny Smeargle, sparkle emoji. PokemonOlive.com/post/new Pokemon.
Olive? It's Pokemon Go Live.
Fuck.
Yeah, they actually, like, in this, they
Pokemon
put the
Olive.
link. But then the Pokemon Company said, "If you need us, we'll be practicing our hashtag Go Snapshot skills for that field research and timed research, and then 3 camera emojis."
We'll see you in the lentil region?
Yeah,
The
I think
fuck
that's
is
it.
that?
Where's the Lentil region?
Yeah, what the
The-
fuck is that?
This was, I don't actually remember. I think it's the name of the region from Pokemon Snap.
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
This, like, string of emotes were all, like, string of tweets were all sent out, like, over the course of, like, a couple hours as well. Like, this is like
Probably
3...
by the same dude.
Oh, it's within an hour. It's all within an hour.
It's probably all by the same dude.
That's not what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
probably.
It's literally just this dude just patting himself on the back over and over, tweeting from 3 different accounts. Like,
Pokemon's like, here, take our accounts, and post about our new stuff. And he's like, gotcha, boss. I'm cool with kids.
I mean, I've seen some cringe crap from these companies, mostly because, like, their primary audience are children. But this is just so terrible of
How
a
many
marketing.
children do you know that use Twitter actively?
Not many. I mean, doesn't Twitter, like, isn't it part of their thing you're supposed to be 18 to use Twitter?
Yeah, they got 18 plus accounts all over.
Yeah. Like, I think you have to be 18 to use Twitter, but no, you don't have to. You can just, do what everyone does and change their age. I mean, did you guys ever, as a kid, not make an account because it said you had to be 18?
No.
I think the only time I've ever done it was for RuneScape.
Like, you didn't,
What?
like, you didn't make an account because of it?
Oh no, it didn't make an account. No, I haven't. I always just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, just change your birthday to
Yeah.
something stupid. Like, I used to play with it. Like, I'd set my birth date for like 1895 just to see if they catch it.
I'm sure they just don't give a shit. They have it up for legal reasons or something.
The world's oldest RuneScape player. All right. Well, I believe we're about done. I just wanted to do our little cringe compilation there at the end.
Yeah, that was
Worth it.
fun.
So yeah, we are still working on Ellie's setup. Of course, she's on her phone this time around.
Yeah, unfortunate.
We are now taking those donations. Call ahead if you'd like to donate towards Ellie's PC.
Very
funds.
helpful.
Yeah, we would start a GoFundMe,
I'm
but
broke.
instead we're just gonna start up an OnlyFans and just take pictures of the ferrets and
We're gonna make an Only Ferrets.
Only ferrets.
only ferrets. That is fucking amazing. Also, can we talk about Linus Tech Tips started an OnlyFans account as an April Fool's joke?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is it just
Um,
naked computer parts?
Well, he made the top 1% of OnlyFans creators
Oh boy.
in a day.
Jesus.
He released this video, and like, you guys seriously need to go watch it. It's fucking hilarious because like they're just like sexualizing PC hardware. Like, it shows like Anthony like putting in a thing of RAM, and like he looks up at the camera and he's just like, "It's a little tight, but we're gonna make it fit," and then pushes the RAM stick in. It's fucking awful. But apparently they were actually like actively posting on this OnlyFans account.
Wait, all April 1st, or are they still doing it?
I don't know, but like I learned because the first time I ever went to the website, like honestly, And apparently on OnlyFans, you can see how often they're posting, but it's all just blocked out. And like I said, they were posting like every 20 to 30 minutes. But it costs
Nice.
$6.90 because, haha.
69.
But
Nice.
I guess they made legitimate money off of this complete joke OnlyFans
Dude,
account.
Make off a joke. God,
Also-
I wish I was that good.
I feel bad for OnlyFans because when they first created it, it was supposed to be like Patreon. It was supposed to be an alternative to Patreon because Patreon's known for not abiding to their actual things that they've said, that they won't ban you for things that are off-site, but they do. And they do a lot of other shitty practices. So OnlyFans was like a competitor for them. But it immediately just started being used for porn, off the bat.
Well, to be fair, Patreon had a lot of that too.
It did, but it wasn't known for it. If
Yeah.
you say that you're paying somebody on Patreon and don't say who, no one's going to instantly assume it's pornography. But with
Yeah.
OnlyFans, if you say that, they're going to instantly assume it's pornography when that's not what the site is primarily about. It's just what it's mostly associated with and what most of the content creators on there do now.
We make an OnlyFans page, but for pies or bread. Call it OnlyFlans.
Okay, why not just nuts? I get your pun,
That too.
but we just need only nuts.
Nutbox official OnlyFans account.
Yeah, but then
We're just gonna post pictures of our nuts.
I'll say, to be fair, yeah, they would still think it's a regular OnlyFans account based on the name. Oh my god. Alright, well I think we're probably going to go ahead and end it here. Now I got to go download this video from Twitch, and I think me and Costello are going to go do some VR stuff, so look forward to some content coming out with me and Costello.
Yeah, I got to be a pirate last time.
Yeah, we played a game called Black
Lovely.
Wake yesterday. Battle Wake.
Battle Wake.
That video
Black Wake is completely different.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, but pirate and VR. But that video should be releasing relatively soon. That was honestly a lot better of a game than I expected.
It was fucking fun, dude. Especially because the pirates.
It has mixed
Of
reviews and shit on
course.
Steam, but I don't know why. I can
It's
only
just shit. Probably
What?
the content. Probably for the content. Probably not as big as people really want it to be, but
it's
it's
bigger than
fucking
Sea of
fun.
Thieves.
Damn.
Yeah.
See if
You
these-
can't upgrade your ship in Sea of Thieves, so
That
it's already
game-
better.
Sea of Thieves doesn't have shit. But it's at 65% positive reviews, and not even that many purchases.
Well, have you seen the negative reviews? Why they're negative?
Well, people are saying it gets repetitive quickly and yada yada. But this guy is
VR
saying,
game is repetitive.
well, I mean Half-Life Alyx, but but this guy is saying, he was playing through it single player, and the game's main advertisement is that you can play it single player, but it's for up to 4 people. And I could see playing it solo. Yeah, probably not that great. But with friends, it is stupid fun.
There's really 61 reviews. We're the only active people on this game right now.
Pretty much. Everybody that's rating it positive, for the most part, are people that are saying they play it with their friends or whatever, or just generally enjoying it. But all the negative reviews never mentioned that they played it with anybody else. This guy said, he tried to play with random people, but couldn't find anybody else that was on. Well, you went to a game that has 61 reviews. You expect a large player base.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh my god. Actually, if you go to the community hub, you can see... Wait, no, it's not community hub.
Yeah, different hub.
There are 4 people in group chat on the community hub.
Oh boy, let's go talk to him.
Let's look at global achievement. Have we earned any rare achievements, Costello?
I don't think so.
I've only achieved 12% of them. You're probably the same as me.
It includes 34 achievements. What have we got?
Oh, I got one for equipping a new weapon. That's 11%.
I have 50%.
achievement.
Get fucked.
You have 50% of the achievements?
15.
15%, okay. Well, fuck you too.
Yeah, fuck you. I win.
I'm still a better captain.
Not
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, not at the
Talking
end.
shit.
1.9 mil to 600,000 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, that wasn't a fair
Yeah,
round.
get fucked.
You also killed
I'm a
me
better-
with your tentacles, but
I did do that. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun for me.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll continue doing the podcast once every other week. Hopefully, we won't be canceling or delaying it. If we have to cancel or delay an episode, we're
We
not
will
going to
not
wait.
tell you.
Well,
Yeah, we will not say anything.
Actually, probably it tends to be how it goes. I didn't announce at all last time. I just completely forgot. But I don't want to wait 2 weeks to do it again, so I'll probably just do it the next week. So it'll be 3 weeks instead
Yeah.
of 2. But hopefully, doing it every other week, we shouldn't have to cancel. And we can keep this shit going and maybe start arriving on time. Somebody? No, I'm kidding.
I work.
Well, it's
so,
not.
like-
It's not even that. It's the fact that your computer is fucking up, and
Yeah,
mine.
you were here
Well,
on
yeah, that's true.
Twitch
That's
Twitch
very
logged
true.
me out and made me reauthorize everything. And then on my phone, it wouldn't let me log in because it was checking if I was a robot, but it was just doing it over and over and like bricked my phone. And I had to change my password, but I can't say what it was. But I changed one character to a
And what
very
did you change it to?
similar character, and it said this password's too easy to guess. You can't use that. I'm like, it's a 1 character difference, and it's really similar to another character that was being used. Fuck off, Twitch. If I want to have a password that's as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4, let me fucking do it.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like it's my fault if I get hacked at
Like-
that point. So why don't
Yeah.
you do it?
In my password, I have special characters, more than 1. I have numbers, capital letters, lowercase letters. Like,
Yeah, what does it spell out?
how the fuck is that not enough? Like, it was like, this is too easy to guess. And it's literally like 12 or 13 or 14, I don't remember. It's like a decently long password. And they're just like, no, it's not good enough. Even then, it still said that it's a
Yeah.
weak password.
Can you give me a little bit more information about this password?
Also, it doesn't spell out anything.
Spells. It doesn't spell out anything.
Okay, my password is actually I hate Costello. 69
Oh.
420 period exclamation mark question mark dollar sign.
See, it's funny because mine is Subject Seeker 42069.
I always
Oh,
forget the dollar sign at
nice.
the end. Just whenever I think of Costello, I don't really think, of cash money,
Have you seen the screen?
That's
what I thought.
Sekiro wallpaper in the
On
background.
my Sekiro wallpaper?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you see this Bloodborne necklace? This is cash money, yo.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching, and again, sorry for the YouTube audience if the quality is a bit lower on this one. See y'all in 2 to 3 to 4 to 8 weeks. Goodbye.
We won't see you
See you in a year.
at all. We are not coming back.